Let me tell you what happens when you get known as the fast one at work. You finish your job early, you feel proud, you hand it in. And instead of getting respect, you get rewarded with more work. Not a raise, not relief, just more. They sold us on tools that save time, and yeah, they do. But in most workplaces, saved time doesn't turn into freedom. It turns into new expectations. So today we're talking about how to stay valuable in an AI world without turning yourself into the person who carries everybody else's load. And if you've ever felt like the better you do, the more you get punished, stay with me. I've been around long enough to remember when work had built-in delays. Paperwork took time. Filing took time. Tracking things down took time. That wasn't just inconvenience. It was a buffer. Your brain could breathe for a minute. Now the buffer is gone. Everything is instant. So leadership starts thinking people should be instant too. Here's what I learned the hard way. When you make it look easy, they start acting like it should always be easy. Your 100% becomes the new minimum. And once that expectation exists, it rarely goes backward. This is basically Parkinson's law in modern clothing. Work expands to fill what you give it. Look around any job site, warehouse, office, restaurant, wherever. There are always a few people who float. They do not learn the new system. They do not solve problems. They do not take ownership. They do the barest minimum to get by and keep their job. And somehow they keep breathing air and collecting checks. Meanwhile, the person who figures things out becomes the fixer. If you're the only one who can run the automation, guess who gets pulled into every fire drill? Guess who gets pinged after hours when it breaks? Guess who becomes the single point of failure? That is the high performer's tax. Competence creates demand. And if you don't manage that demand, it will manage you. Here are 3 tactics you can use to help yourself out. Tactic 1. The human speed filter. Just because a tool finishes fast doesn't mean you deliver fast. If a task used to take 4 hours and now it takes 1, do not train your workplace that you can produce 4-hour output every hour of the day. Use the remaining time for one of 3 things. Quality control, so you don't get burned. Planning, so you build leverage. Recovery, so your nervous system is not stuck on high all day. That is not laziness. That is sustainability. Tactic 2. Be the pilot, not the processor. Stop advertising yourself as the person who cranks work out fast. That's a dangerous identity now. Instead, position yourself as the person who manages outcomes. The person who knows what matters. The person who catches mistakes before they become expensive. AI can generate. It cannot fully judge. That judgment is where your job security lives. And a big one here. Do not teach everybody every shortcut you know. Share enough to be a team player. Keep enough to protect your value. Tactic 3. Controlled transparency. When a manager asks why an automated task is taking time, do not get defensive. Give them a calm, professional sentence you can repeat forever. Try this. The tool generates the first pass. My job is to verify accuracy, apply context, and prevent avoidable mistakes. What you're doing is reminding them that speed is not the only metric. Because the moment speed becomes the only metric, quality collapses. That's the same logic behind Goodhart's law. When a measure becomes the target, it stops being a good measure. In a lot of places, efficiency does not buy you peace. It buys you more. More work. More expectations. More stress. So play this smarter. Work well. Be reliable. But keep your pace human. Your job gets your effort. It does not get your entire life. And if you're the one doing more while others do less, don't let it turn you bitter. Let it turn you strategic. If this helped, hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell so YouTube actually shows you the next one.
If you've lived this, drop a comment that just says tax. I read them.
And it helps the video get shown to the right people. Keep your head up, Keep your pace steady, and don't let speed become the thing that breaks you.